Who will be the number one arm wrestler in the world 5 years from now? That's the question. I put up a poll on this question, and I'm curious to take a look at the results here. Had about 7,000 votes. 58% think Levon will still be number one in the world if he hasn't retired by then 5 years from now. We got 19% say Devin, and Brian Shaw and Vitaly both at 12%. So very interesting stuff. Let's take a look at the comments. That's a good question. Mainly about how long Levon's body will be able to handle the insane steroid cycle without breaking down like Dennis did. Yeah, we saw what happened to Dennis after his match with Devin Larratt several months after that, or whenever his health complications happened, which was unfortunate for Dennis. Vitaly, I honestly don't think Levon will have the drive to keep pushing himself for 5 more years. There's no reason for him to. Devin will be too old. And Brian just doesn't have it and doesn't have enough time. Well, yeah, Devin will be 55 5 years from now. So, I mean, I know Todd Hutchings is almost 60 and he's number one in the world, but I think it's a lot harder to do it at super heavyweight as opposed to in a weight class to be number one in the world. So, definitely more challenging. And yeah, the question is, will Levon retire by then? Is he just going to be bored of just destroying everybody? We'll see. I hope Levon doesn't meet the same fate as Dennis, says this person. I honestly think Levon will retire at 10 years of being undefeated. Devin will be too old. I'd say Vitaly or Hermes. Mark my words, the only thing to defeat Levon will be age. Tough one, because Devin is getting old. Levon might be retired. Brian just isn't that guy. Probably Vitaly or Hermes. So another person who thinks it's either Vitaly or Hermes will be number one. Unfortunately, Devin at 55 is not possible for him to be the strongest. Maybe next year, but in 5 years, he would maybe retire or still compete on a lower weight division or compete on weaker guys. So, I mean, Devin has expressed interest in having a third match with Levon at some point in time, but seems like he wants to face Vitaly first and earn that title shot. If Brian continues on with no injuries and develops further to where he can really utilize his strength, he will be unstoppable in 5 years. He is one of one, truly incredible. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens, 1 year at a time. But he's definitely got the structure and the potential. We don't know how the steroids will affect Levon, but if he'll be healthy like now, then he'd be number one. Anyone thinking Levon will last 5 more years is clueless about drugs, says that person. So, interesting comments. I did see Tobias Sperong in the comments somewhere. He said Vitaly will be number one in 5 years. Here's Tobias's comment, Vitaly. Speaking of Tobias, hopefully we get to see him with a match some point soon in the future. So, interesting comments. This person says Ricard Bornman in 5 years. Wow, that could be huge. That could be huge. Yeah, I mean, he's got a huge structure. If that guy gets sauced out, starts consuming some pancakes, yeah, you never know. That guy's got huge potential. So, yeah, some people saying Vitaly and Hermes. This person, why is Brian in that list? That guy is just a hype boy, says that person. So, interesting topic of discussion. Who's going to be number one in 5 years from now? Who do you think it is?